Good afternoon on what is a mild, grey and cloudy day. It is Friday the 12th of July and I'm in the reading Nook with a nice hot cup of tea and a box to continue unboxing. And what I've got here is a copy of Bloodwood. This is an adventure for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition for 6th level characters, and it's published by Crow and Crown. Now you have to bear with me because this is actually not very easy to read. It's just a bit pale on the dark background. A spate of attacks on caravans, a gold greedy nobleman, ambitious, successful, missing, a town under attack from a vengeful fae. The town of Redstone is in disarray. A local nobleman has gone missing, and without his protection from the territorial Bloodwood fae, the town is slowly being engulfed by a vengeful forest. Residents are leaving at a record pace, and Redstone's future is bleak, but daring adventurers might still be tempted by rumours of golden hoards hidden within the forests, of nightly processions of ghosts and treasures untold for those brave enough to find them, and there's still the mystery of Lord Vasco's disappearance to be solved. Bloodwood is a challenging adventure designed for 4 players at 6th level. The module runs across 4 to 5 sessions and can be played as a standalone adventure or slotted into an existing campaign. So I do like the cover, apart from that's a little bit difficult to read out. But from the off, it's really quite a nice looking book. And that's enforced by just the first piece of artwork alongside the table of contents and the forward. So where you're getting sort of like a lot of classic pieces of artwork suggesting a verdant, rich forest region. And that continues onwards with alongside a description of the Severed Valley and the Bloodwood Forest and so on, and the Fae who live there and the road that runs through it, the Fae Road. Then we've got a description of Redstone, and nice accompanying that is you've got this nice change of tone with this kind of woodcut effect at the bottom there, which gives you a nice depiction of what Redstone looks like. We've got a description here of Lord Julian Vasco. He's going to be the missing noble in question. And an explanation of his motives. And some tables there for rolling on various events, which includes weather and possible encounters. The weather's it's quite turbulent. It goes from rain through heavy mist, lightning storm, strong wind, even up to typhoon. So we've got a table of encounters before we get into the adventure itself. Part 2, Bloodwood adventure summary, where to place the adventure, party prompts, okay, and even suggestions on how you might play as a Fae in the setting. Certainly, if you take a Fae connection in terms of your background. And then the classical style artwork continues with alongside Act 1, Redstone. So you've already got a whole list of party prompts, why the characters might be there, and then a good discussion of the job and the interested parties, what they want out of it, and what the player characters might get out of it on the face of it. So now they have to investigate, starting off with Vasco's estate, and there they find his journal, get some clues as to what he's up to, his office, before making discoveries in the forest, taking the Fae Road, and they're suffering spiritual temptation and discovering Vasco's first hoard in this really lovely sort of like half illustration, half map. And then in discovering the second hoard and the deceptions of the goblins, and even the third hoard deeper into the forest, all the player characters return to Redstone, having discovered sort of like some of the secrets of what's going on, and coming back to the vault, essentially, which is where Vasco's got his treasure. And then you've got a really good map of the vault. And that brings the adventure to a close. But what you've got after that is you've got an appendix with full of items, like a carrion ring, a dragon's blood ink, a hunter's looking glass, or you know, or what's that? It's a Malaktan blade, and Rowan wine, and so on. And then we've got a whole section of creatures. Including a graveyard matriarch, grave bird, guardian statues, various types. So some great looking creatures as well, some alongside some really fantastic artwork. And then at the end we have credits and further thanks page, and details of the digital downloads. So that actually really looks very nice. That looks really nicely done, really nicely laid out, really nice selection of artwork to go alongside the forest theme. And I really like the look of that. It looks like a good adventure, and it's a really nicely produced adventure. So yeah, that is Bloodwood from Crow and Crown for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Well, if you enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a box containing a book or game, or in this case a scenario for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea, then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook, and we'll be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.